A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant legal battle that could reshape the future of social media in America, the U.S. Supreme Court has announced it will hear oral arguments from TikTok and its parent company, ByteDance, on January 10th, just 9 days before a controversial ban on the app is set to take effect. TikTok, which boasts a staggering 170 million monthly users in the United States, is fighting against a law passed by Congress that mandates the app's removal unless it severs ties with its Chinese parent company. The stakes are high as the court's decision could have far-reaching implications for digital communication and free speech rights in the U.S. The law, which was signed by President Joe Biden in April, has raised concerns among lawmakers regarding national security, particularly the potential for the Chinese government to access American users' data. TikTok, in its defense, argues that the law infringes on the First Amendment rights of its users, who utilize the platform as a significant means of expression and communication. In their legal filings, TikTok's lawyers have characterized Congress's actions as an unprecedented attempt to silence a major platform for speech, raising serious constitutional questions that they believe the Supreme Court will recognize. The urgency of the situation is underscored by the timeline set forth by the law, which is scheduled to go into effect on January 19th. TikTok's legal team is pushing for a temporary block on the law until the Supreme Court can issue a ruling, emphasizing that the ban would not only harm the company but also millions of users who rely on the platform for creative expression and community engagement. Public sentiment appears to be somewhat divided on the issue. A recent Pew Research Center survey indicated that only 32% of Americans support a ban on TikTok, suggesting that many users are not overly concerned about the potential risks associated with the app's ties to the Chinese government. TikTok's legal team argues that the concerns raised by lawmakers do not justify a ban, likening the situation to Congress attempting to restrict an American citizen's right to operate a newspaper based solely on fears of foreign influence. The Supreme Court's decision to take on this case represents a critical moment in the ongoing debate over privacy, security, and free speech in the digital age. TikTok's legal battle has gained further traction with the involvement of high-profile figures, including former President Donald Trump, who has expressed a desire to keep the platform operational in the U.S. Trump has indicated that he would take a closer look at TikTok, citing its role in mobilizing young voters during his previous campaign. As the January 10th hearing approaches, the court will hear arguments from both TikTok and the U.S. government, as well as a group of users who have also challenged the law. The implications of this case extend beyond TikTok itself, highlighting the broader issues of how technology companies are regulated and the extent to which governments can intervene in digital platforms based on national security concerns. In the wake of the appeals court's earlier ruling, which denied TikTok's request to overturn the law, the company is now relying on the Supreme Court to intervene. The appeals court had acknowledged the government's national security concerns as well-founded, but TikTok contends that the risks associated with the app have been exaggerated and that the forced sale of its operations is neither commercially nor technically feasible. The upcoming oral arguments will provide a platform for TikTok to assert its position as a vital communication tool for millions of Americans while challenging the government's rationale for the ban. The outcome of this case could set a precedent for how similar cases are handled in the future, particularly as the landscape of social media continues to evolve amidst growing concerns about data privacy and foreign influence. As the nation waits for the Supreme Court's ruling, all eyes will be on the January 10th hearing, which promises to be a pivotal moment in the ongoing saga surrounding TikTok and its future in the United States. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.